Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders for the elemental water dragon Shalassa the Wise has used her wisdom to sleuth out the source of the Fiendish takeover, and she has located it. The catalyst was none other than her brother, Arkath, the inextinguishable, the elemental dragon of fire, formed a most fiendish contract with the Obadothan Duke Ignoth to take over the academy, and we are on our way to destroy it by taking over Tinkerburgh. Now, we are also in a very peculiar situation. Oh, speak of the devil, and it shall appear. In that, we are alarmingly close to Grimheim, which is his capital city. But I think if I just went straight for it using this little passageway... What was that sound? It might ruin the intrigue happening. So we're going to focus on the intrigue happening, and then we can deal with exterminating our brother, sending him back to Magehaven to think about his choices. On the note of thinking about things, Blinty Boy, the Underweeb, remains a permanent nuisance, and we have located his capital city of Helkal. It's right here. He is... Some series, he just gets run over, and this is one of those series. On top of being run over. Now, we have united our forces, our stacks here, to kind of sort out the situation with our armies. But it turns out sometimes you don't need to do that. Sometimes the situation sorts itself out. Where are our stones? Probably beat that character. This is going to be won over by our youngest brother, Yulath, the Sky Father. Alright, we'll let you become a Supreme Vassal. No big deal. So I have an idea for this stack has too many supports. And Jaina has a few too many shades. So, with our newfound freed up casting points, we are going to summon a Watcher. I said I would, and I shall. We need to consolidate our forces and then send someone back to come deal with problems. Although if we're going to start spamming out Watchers, we're going to need mana. So, probably a good idea we do that. I don't know why I can't expand here. I'm not sure. I should be able to expand to these adjacent tiles, but I cannot. And it is unfortunate. I guess more food. Food is good. We have this vassal here as well, who really is kind of stuck. Could do some diggy-diggy if I wanted to, but... So, Blint is leaving, as he should. And we're probably going to put an end to him. Sooner rather than later. I could make this a city. This is a very congested location, though. I think we just take Grimheim. Honestly. Once we deal with this Tinkerburgh thing. Which I do want to head towards. The Forsaken Cove bounty will end next turn. That'll be big, sad. I think we just send everyone over here. Honestly. Yeah, I'm down. And then we can have you start heading back. You can go towards this place, it's fine. I did want to get the teleporter infrastructure up and running, but before that, we have the item forge. Now, there's a change made for the dragons. Can I, as a mage, use all of the dragon weapons? I do not know. Shall we try and find out? So there are 3 types of dragon claws. There is the claw, the armored claw, and there is the war claw. It's looking like I cannot use these. Which is fine. I didn't really need to, I just thought it'd be funny. So on the note of things that would be funny, Olaway has the ricocheting crossbow at the moment. And Olaway has kind of moved into this path, but I wanted to make him a skirmisher. Tricks, perhaps, that he had learned during his stay in Mage Haven. And these are the new options that we can create, so I figured, why not? You know? The sword and crossbow. This is the item that is for the high culture, which he, of course, was a part of. As Sinkshri. Ooh, lightning damage would be really funny. We'll do that. Now, what exactly do we want with this? I have no idea. Probably don't want Retaliator. Hero Slayer could be funny. So the idea with this is we have both a ranged attack and a melee attack. So we want to get in, like weave in and out of combat to our heart's content. Lifesteal will be fun. +1 range could be funny. Critical hit chance I feel like is a pretty good one. Execute. Execute. Order 66. Let's go with +1 range. The sniping sword and crossbow. Sure. I may not like this. I may hate this, in fact. But it will be mine. Insaltur can expand. Eventually we want to get this, of course. What if we just go down? Oh. JK. What about here? Good. Good. 4 foresters. Should this be a smithing guild? There. Perfect. Build an herbalist. Why not? Get some mana. We're ready for our world map skill. We have very little Imperium, unfortunately. I do like natural recovery, however. We could go Arcane Artisans, but we don't have a whole lot of gold mines, I thought. And the issue is more gold than anything. Yeah. I think we're saving our points for something. A treaty has been broken. The dark will of Asha. Uh-oh. Blint has crossed me. Blint has crossed us all, my dear brother. Worry not. Worry not. Oh. Previously declared, I mean, no big deal. A treaty has expired with Sublime. Why did this expire? Brother? Eldest brother? Wait, did that ruin one of my things? Domain has been invaded. Domain has been invaded. An evil presence. Yeah, I'll get around to it. It's just a large monster den, okay? It's spooky. It's a little spooky. We have lost the haste berry, so we have lost our Imperial Essence. Or did we never have it to begin with? I don't know. Such is the danger of not recording for a week. Didn't you have some? Aha! Thank you. We could also just get everything for the purposes of forging. But I don't feel that rich. Yet. So he broke our alliance. Or one of our treaties, because he doesn't like me very much. That's not surprising for those. As a refresher, we are playing with chaotic energies in effect. And we're currently at minus 380. So, actually I think you're really high. Minus 500. I think that's the cap, right? No one has any Fire Forge Stone. Imperial Essence has been completed. Fantastic. We move on. We march ever forward. Now, Blint may come to attack me here. Oh, this is a fun mechanic. I'm glad I didn't get rid of it. It feels like it could be unintended, but the Oathsworn of Strife have it 1 turn reduced pillaging times. And if you combine that with the skilled raiders Imperium talent, this one, you can instantly pillage a province. And you do get like 6 Imperium for doing that. So pillaging all of a sudden for the Oathsworn of Strife becomes an incredibly profitable endeavor. This poor city. It's surrounded by a forsaken cove, a large monster den. Yikes. How's our hero situation? Very soon we'll have a 5th. I only have 3 cities. Gotta be honest, my expansionism has not been up to par in this particular series, but that's okay. I have to give the AI a little bit of a handicap. You know? Alright, you are returning. Actually, go all the way. Oh, dear. Go all the way home. You return to auto-exploring. That is a... Okay. Fair enough. Our stone has returned. And hopefully Vindicta Town gets around to liking me. I did want to build this. Perhaps we should build the mint first. This is being concluded. Now we can produce merchandise, which is fantastic. I know in Age of Wonders 3 there was a strategy about that involved primarily focusing on production from cities. Like produce knowledge, produce mana, produce merchandise, but seems less relevant here. Where do I find this again? The bounty's probably here. We're going here. Yes. No other bounty. Okay. I guess we'll come back and deal with this. I want Shalassa to lead the way. Do we? Oh, I'm out of money. Brother! Now, selling stuff is not a great idea as a Dragon Lord, because as it's standing in our inventory doing nothing, it is providing us with money. But, you know. Is that tiger statue? I don't want Always standing on that. Always is kind of weak. You're wounded as well. Nikorev kind of got his butt whooped in the last episode. Also, one of you is supposed to turn around. Perhaps it's you. Well, whatever. Our city will be fine. He says before it probably explodes. We'll keep doing amp mines. This, of course, removes city stability but gives us plus 20 knowledge. Everyone is super happy because we're a paragon of harmony. So it kind of works out. Focus studies could be really good. Especially because I have so many bloody conduits. I think a strat we should do is grab the Tome of Alchemy and transmute one of our many conduited cities. That seems like a good idea to me. How much is it to get the Stranger? Ooh, you're a lot. What is your thingy? You're a subjugator? Okay. Join us in our war, Shalassa. Together we shall crush the pathetic dungeon. Ulath, the Sky Father, is calling for your aid in his war against Malassa, the Faceless Foe. Accepting his call gives you plus 49 grievances to use against Malassa directly. Declining will give Ulath 14 against you, making your relations with him suffer. You share a defensive pact, but they are not fighting in a defensive war. The pact will not be broken, and there are no additional penalties if you decline. So, strategically, I think that it is the correct choice to decline. Because I'm a little busy. And Malassa is right on my territory. However, I, Shalassa, would not decline. Additionally, this will call in our allies, and we will see where everyone stands on the map. Malassa has crossed you. Okay, that's surprising. Defensive pact made between Yalath and Shalassa. Shalassa crossed you. Shocker. Arantir has crossed you. Okay. A Whispering Stone is returned because Emblem is finally a Supreme Vassal, and also probably a candidate to be the next city. Why can I not give you a stone? Why are you flickering? These are the questions that haunt me. A stone returned, a stone was given. That's right, I already did. Yes, you are a Supreme Vassal. Well done. Your domain is fancy. Perhaps you will indeed be integrated. After cooperation with Effencross, we are getting there. I don't think we need to boost it. I think we're chilling. I have accepted the call to war. Welcome to the war, Shalassa. Malassa, the faceless foe, has no chance against us both. And now comes the real question. I have called Shalassa to war. And Shalassa has answered. I have called Elroth to war. And Elroth has answered. Nice. So again, strategically, the danger here is that she is on my borders and I am not there. So perhaps it would have been wiser to wait a turn, like decide later to get this whole party started, but now our hand is a little forced. My goodness gracious. Blint aside. I might just have to send Shalassa home. Do I have the Room of Recall? Probably not. I'm about to. Alright. Good talk, everybody. Yeah, we'll just recall Shalassa to deal with impending doom. Might need her to turn around to deal with Blint, though. Her stack is not particularly impressive, but it is something. This is a stack and a half. Warbound. 4 heroes. Yeah, okay. That's kind of spooky. I mean, in theory, Shalassa can deal with this. In theory. Okay, so the loyalties of the map are pretty much set. We are at war with Ignoth. Yalath, why do you have a... Huh. Of the 3 things I can see on the map, the only thing that makes sense for Stronghold is the Wyvern. Anyway, we are in an alliance that seems to be pretty steadfast with Elroth, Shalassa, and I'm assuming Iloth will want to promote this as well. Our relationship with Arantir is probably going to decline to war. We'll see. And Ignoth, Malassa, Arkath, and Blinty Boy are our opponents. Irrevocably. If there is a possibility that this event... What am I looking at here? How did you get a Mage Bane? Huh. There are some choices going on over here. You laugh. Did you go Primal Dragon? I think he did. Oh, he has so much chaos. Okay. I think he got them from the Infestation talent. Okay. Jaina. Lead the way, please. Three turns. It says 5, but I don't believe it. Olwe? Oh. Okay. A single spearman. Thank you, Olwe. Shalassa, you're going home. Yeah. I don't know what you can do by yourself, but, you can do something. I'm sure. I have 10 gold. Blint did heal from this. There is a real threat here. I might zap him just to see how he reacts. Hey, poison arrows. Nice. Mental Mark is not bad. But we'll go for Blight Blade. Sure. There's a world where I play this a little too greedily. That might be the world we live in. Yeah, see, team, I have no money. Arantir has crossed me. Yeah, I suspect that Arantir is, not long... Not long for this world. Wait, what is this bounty? Absorb or migrate. Wait, can I do that in the time I have left? Flinty boy. I think Shalassa can take this. It's going to be risky, but I think she can. I just zapped this again. Oh, Ilatha's bound a Golden Wonder. What are we looking at for this anyway? Magic Victory. We need 4. Yeah, binding a wonder is a fast way to get everyone to hate you. So. Ilatha's score rank 1? I'm only 6? Wow. Okay. Yeah, militarily, I'm not very strong either. I'm just not very strong. In every campaign, there's like that, that cliff that you get to. And you look down the cliff. It's a struggle bus all the way up. And then once you reach the top of the cliff, you look down, you peer upon your land. And you just have infinite resources. But we haven't reached that point yet. But I do feel we are getting closer. Ever closer. I think we can start sending our vassals towards Malassa now, maybe? Because Arcath is kind of contained, and I'm kind of containing him. But, Malassa, I feel, is going to be a big problem. Yeah, these are unequipped heroes, really. They're level 5. The Ghostfire Cascade. Huh. Oh, right, that's because you're an Ascended unit. Yes, 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 of course. Alright. Come, then. Is that me? Your citizens in devotion host a celebration during which they placate the dead so their deceased loved ones may rest peacefully. A magistrate explains. To keep the dead from rising and wreaking havoc, our citizens share stories and happiness during festivities around the city's crypt. That way, the deceased know we are doing fine without them, and they can continue their journey without needing to come back and haunt us. Your blessing would hallow the celebration, O elemental water dragon. Would you share a few words for our fallen brethren? Your sacrifice should allow my empire, the Lotus Empire, to prosper. Enjoy your hard-earned rests. We got some mana, and we got a bunch of Imperium, so I actually can now recruit the Stranger next turn, which I think I will. Yeah? Yeah. Does the city stop construction? Oh, it does. This is a risky battle. But it's a risky battle I have to take. Let's see how the AI does. Oh, there were 2 hidden units in there. Oh, nice. I'm just going to take that. I don't know who this is for, but Blint's dead again. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. Remember when I said that it was a bad idea to do this? I meant it. Everyone, begin the assault. Okay. We have 2 turns. After these 2 turns, this whole army turns about face. Might actually just go here. Only 20 guard here. Oh, gross. We're gonna fall so fast. Well, hey, why are you mad? Oh. I wonder why. Alright, not even worth building anything here. Shalassa is level 13. Range sounds good to me. Yeah. We'll get another Watcher. Ignoth has withdrawn to the Astral Void. It looks like he tried to counterattack Elrath. Blint, of course, is withdrawn. I did that. We have captured a few characters. They shall remain in our prison, providing us knowledge. And we shall sell the remains of our foes. Elrath has crossed you. Don't make me choose, please. Defensive pact breaking between Blinty Boy and Arkath. That's good to know. War between Yalath and Blint. And negotiations have succeeded with Vindicatown. I wonder if I can send these guys to protect. I can. Where are you? I think attack is fine. Yeah. Alright. We let the attack continue. Now remember, if the city falls, we still have a few turns to do something about it. And I suspect all 3 of my cities to fall in kind of rapid succession. I can't stop this for now. She is probably coming to attack Devotion, which I also can't stop for now. I should have boosted this because she's going to interrupt its production, which really hurts my soul. And Hashima is going to fall immediately. Can I get Emblem to come help me, maybe? Wouldn't it be funny if this infestation went over there and slapped them? That would bring me great joy. Okay. I'll see if I can get Emblem to protect my city. Unlikely, but it's possible. This also might now be the time where I start cutting out the end turns. Oh dear me. Where's Sublime? Oh, this spawn sucks. That's right, I remember now. Yeah, they're also really far away. Something that call to war might be my downfall. That is not what I want to see. Light Blades is done. Scry? Let's shuffle and see what we can find here. We can go True Sight. That actually will help my capital. Oh, hey, they actually let this finish, which is weird. She's just standing there. Which I'm not going to complain about. Again, I don't think it's worth building anything, because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be besieged. Do I have the spells to support you? No. If I were like a summoner, I could summon... I could go attack this and then summon spells, but I cannot. I don't think it's worth building anything here. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Humanitas, the stranger. In my darkest hour, I call for your aid. Do something. Oh, yeah. I mean, he is a god king, so... Go. Go be a god king. A high-risk battle. I think we can do this. Maybe? Oh, I didn't see what your talent... I needed to reset your talents. Where did the lightfish come from? What is this? This is a shock unit. Okay. So you go in here, we can taunt the fish. I said, taunt the fish. Go in defense mode. And then hang out here. Okay. That's a lot of debuffs. Oh. If only. What other spell would I want to cast this turn? I don't know. We're just going to defend here. Yes, chase me into melee. No. Okay, it is gone. Full taunt. We'll do this, enter defense mode. Do I have a spell that can save me? Kaboom. Wow, this guy is an absolute truck. Oh, he's fully kitted out. Yeah, okay. I vastly overestimated the strength of the stranger here. Vastly. And the shock weapon will just... Wow. Okay, that was not good. Not good. Bad, in fact. Very, very bad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think he was captured. Yep. Okay. Well, the stranger came, he saw, he died. 800 Imperium down the drain. Yeah, I hate to see it. Yeah, I hate to see it. That could have been avoided if I just did this and saw that he has a tier 4 weapon. Oh, yeah. He is kitted out to the gills, as they would say. Alright, well, good job, Fabe. Everything is on fire, and it's all your fault. Well, I don't know where that fish came from. It has to be an item, right? There's no spell to summon a fish, so it's probably an item that I just didn't know about. Which, again, could have been solved by right-clicking here and going, this guy looks really scary. Maybe I spawn the stranger and have him unite with Shalassa. A very valuable lesson has been learned. Oh, it's here, the Archon's Deliverance. A Lightbringer, huh? Yeah, this guy absolutely fucks. Yeah, I made a mistake. I am man enough to admit that I made an error. An extreme error. Error nonetheless. I really hope this can't reach me. It looks like it cannot. Cool. I believe Emblem should be sending out to help me. I didn't change it, did I? Sure didn't. So I could, but I'd have to fork over some Imperium. That was embarrassing. But nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. Just like my dear sister's about to make by taking the city, and I'm going to be here to counterattack her. I hope, anyway. This Watcher is going to be one of my few allies. A Whispering Stone has returned because Vindicta Town has been besieged once more! With a lot of warbounds. Arantir has crossed me. Negotiations have succeeded. Cool. We may not be so different after all. You like that I have a weaker research. Fuck you. Now then. Always started this fight. Always shall finish this fight. I have bigger problems, so if I don't have to fight this, I'm not going to. Cool. Inside the main bastion of Tinkerburgh, you claim the contract of the Oberdothan Duke. Its full meaning becomes clear to you. After a forced swap between a being from Oberdoth and a ruler of this realm, the summoned being receives godlier powers from the summoner, and they will remain in an alliance until the realm is conquered. Then the summoned being will be free to invade other realms with his new thralls, leaving the ashes of this realm to the summoner, Arkath. The contract itself is a powerful magical artifact. With it, you could alter the fate of this realm. So if we keep the Infernal contract, it's an evil choice, we get some knowledge and a bunch of mana, and we face the consequences. Or we can destroy the contract and the Infernal Alliance, banishing the Obadothan Duke and bringing back first of the circle Zehir, the Master of Elements, which is of course what we will do because we are a good character for once. Through an impressive feat of Gaudier powers, you banish the Balor who had usurped first of the circle Zehir, the Master of Elements, and bring back Zehir. Not long after, you were contacted by Zehir, the Master of Elements himself. I understand I am in your debt, elemental water dragon, Shalassa the Wise. The least I owe you is my side of this story. During a time of respite, I was suddenly banished to Obadoth through foul magics, after which I knew nothing but fire and strife. I feared I may never return until you reverted the magics that had banished me. Thank you, elemental water dragon Shalassa. Now I have returned. I must repair the wrongs done to my academy. To gain foreign relations with Zehir, the diplomatic state between Arkath and Zehir is set to war. I gain a bunch of Imperium. I can enter an alliance with Zehir, and the investigation ends and current effects will remain. We can take some gold and mana, which might not be a bad idea considering... Wow. Your carelessness cost you your claim on this realm. Become my vassal. I could become the overlord. Ooh, or you are too weak to be called Gaudier, and I will see your reign ended. So this is actually really interesting. Because, as a pure good character, you would think the choice is this one. We shall be allies, we have a new friend, fantastic. However, Shalassa leads Sanctuary, and Sanctuary is the Lotus Empire of the Naga. In that title, the Lotus Empire, it is an empire, and it has vassals. And Shalassa, as a dragon god, is here to restore balance to the realm, even if it needs a little push. Your carelessness, wizard, cost you your claim on this realm. Become my vassal instead. Sage Istalar, portentous of the Free City Waypoint, greets you with a sage, vaguely insufferable expression. Salutations, Shalassa the Wise. The Academy of Waypoint extends a hopeful wish of mutual neutrality. Our diviners foretold of your presence in these lands. We seek only to further our understanding of the arcane arts and remain amenable to fostering a mutually beneficial relationship with your mighty empire. If we cannot, we hope we can at least stay out of each other's way. Okay. So, they are now, or we are the overlord of Zehir and the Academy. So, this means that we are in a forced alliance. Now, I'm going to have to give the speech I usually give, which is the overlord mechanic is a little lackluster. But that's okay, I think. Hopefully one day this gets expanded upon. But the idea is this is a permanent alliance, and he cannot break it, no matter what happens. We could instantly absorb Tinkerburgh. Is this worth absorbing? It might not be a bad idea. Although... This isn't a bad spot. We have like a gold mine, we have this stuff. Oh, there's lava here. I think we'll just vassalize it. It's fine. That's not even gold. And I think this vassal can be immediately left to their own devices. It should be autoable. Yeah. Okay. We're going to get ready to leave. I do want these focus crystals. But beside that, we're going to get ready to leave. Oh, we actually want to be outside so we can heal. Okay. Lady Jaina Proudmoore wants the Astral Bond, I think. Olive has the Mastered Focus. If this hero is not engaged in melee when its turn starts, then it gains 10% damage on its physical range attacks until it moves. Now, does this synergize well with skirmishers? Probably not. Can I try and make it happen anyway? Yes, because our crossbow does 16 physical, 16 lightning. So we'll see what we can do. War has ended. Yes, of course. I have gained a vassal. I don't know if he actually gives me any income, but it's okay. Shared teleporters, blah, 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 blah. Domain invaded, domain invaded, domain invaded. Everything is on fire. You've made a critical mistake, dear sister. Will you rectify it swiftly enough? I was correct that now is the time to start cutting out the end turn times, because that was really long. But Shalassa has bound a golden wonder, and I am going to punch my dearest sister. But first, the stranger is dead. Oh, I have no binding essence. Okay. I have no binding essence and I have no items. This is a peculiar situation I have found myself in. I don't know how this marksman died. But, I can assume... Are you shocked? Okay, that's how. Few can stand against the might of a very pissed off shock dragon. And I'm assuming that's what Malassa is. Just eternally pissed off. I have been constricted. Oh, you have a breath attack, don't you? Oh. Okay. This is not going to connect. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Take aim! Fire. A little weak, that's okay. I think we channel our power here. And just, try to kill this person. This dragon. My sister. My eldest sister, whom you would think would know a thing or two about a thing or two. I should have done this first. Seal of Resonance is so good. No. Is this the last damage I have? Eats. Perfect. Fatality. Wow, dragons are so hard to kill now. I mean, we knew that, but damn, dragons are so hard to kill now. Take aim! Fire. Not a very impressive fire, but it's still fire, you know? Okay. Alright, devotion is saved. So now we cut off the path to Hashima, and next we save Hashima. Done! Never really was all that complicated, wasn't it? Alright. There is a reality where one of my siblings does the magic victory condition and we just kind of profit from it. Ooh, that's a great ring. I should probably give that ring to Nikarev, who keeps dying. My poor fella. He also needs a, trumper item. We could go up here and drop down an outpost. Like on the gold onto this. Probably best if you do it. But of course, there's something on that gold, isn't there? Naturally. Tower of True Sight is in. We can build this in our throne city. Amp arrows. Thank you. Fantastic. Magnifique. I will not rest until the stranger returns to me. Glitters returns. Malassa has withdrawn. Friendship between Silana and Ilath. Bounty. I can do this. Because I kind of want that myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping that the team can go deal with Insult 2 or themselves. We are behind walls, even though it looks like we're not. Can the city actually build anything? Monks aren't bad. 4-turn monks are questionable. We take Tinkerburgh. Then we make a mad dash. You know, how much money do we have to work with here? Oh, I can't actually build. Well, that sucks. Alright. I bought the teleportation network for nothing. I have lost my throne city. I have. And what a pity. But thankfully, I've taken it back. Ooh, see if I can do it without losing the Watcher. This is a terrifying opponent. But the Watcher is a pretty nice addition to a team. There's a world where this connects and I laugh. It would have been funny. This is pretty greedy, I will admit. On the level of greed, this is up there. We'll maximize, and then we kaboom. I don't believe there's a world where I kill this character. Right now. Who is moving? No one's moving. We did a lot of damage, though, so that's nice. We do have a mind control, which is, I suppose, to be expected. This might die, but remember, we do have a resurrect. So technically, I have succeeded. Possibly? In my goal. My objective. I really do not want... Oh, that attack is beautiful. That is our upgraded breath. Wow. I believe... Aha! They fixed that. Or I suppose added that. Whatever. You know what I mean. Okay. Sounds good. Now I just devour this guy, unless he dies. I don't think he'll die, though. The AI does a pretty good job of not committing seppuku anymore. Oh, I wanted to devour, but I need to resurrect first. He says disappointedly. No! I've lost it. Just the zombie. Yeah. It's dead, team. Dead. Oh. It was, of all the things to lose, that was an okay one. Unfortunately, Blight is not very good here. It's okay. Embrace my radiance. I think the reason I couldn't resurrect it is because the its corpse was used for summoning a zombie. Shame. Oh well. Those things were kind of mid anyway. Now here's the real question. Do we build a smithing guild or do we stick to the plan and build a Seafarers Guild? Because if I build the smithing guild here, I'm pretty sure I can just make champions. Tier 1 champions anyway. That would be pretty spicy. But the Seafarers Guild would also be 24 production, food, gold, and draft. And I am an enjoyer of that. So if we were the Oathsworn of Strife, we would be able to make legendary tier 1 units with our School of Mastery instead of Contemplation, which I still haven't built because I'm bad. Look, I have been hardcore focusing on building. Huh. Why is Foundations here? Did my wizard tower decay? That doesn't seem right. So I still have the item forge. My Imperium from the Wizard's Tower is depleted. It actually nuked my item forge. Or, excuse me, my Wizard's Tower. Well, that is a little infuriating. Can Olwe take that? I guess... Hello, Tinkerburgh. Breastplate of the Champion. Court of Whispers. Give me a stone. Give me a chest piece. You know, Olwe could probably use this. It's not... I mean, he could use it, but I don't think it's what we want to give it. I want to give it to you. Nikoreva has died for me time and time again. And it is time he is rewarded for that. So on that note... Oh, it feels so bad to delete these. The Dragon Lord within me cries. Show me the spear. Not the lance, the spear. Apropa halberd. Provoke could be funny for the halberd, but I don't think he needs it. Sharpened retorts. Lightning's retaliation. Get it? Because we're going tireless retaliator. I get it. I like it. Alright. We need to leave. I hope you can take that. You can. That seems a little less likely. You know, I don't think I need that. I came all the way up here, but I don't think I need it. I'm gonna let it go. I would like some frontline. Some more frontline. I'm not sure how we're gonna get there, though. We'll stay the Throne City for now. We have lost. We have regained. Fantastic. Yeah, we've done this. I might grab a natural recovery. Oh, hey, we captured the guy. You slew my champion. Oh, the prison's down too. What is this? Is this intended? I actually don't know. This is too far away, I'm afraid. I can't imagine this is intended. So what I think happened is... Ooh, an alliance between Shalassa and Elrath. Fantastic. I think what happened is because the AI captured the city and it wanted to absorb it as its own, right? You can only have one wizard's tower. So, because she was trying to absorb the city, the game was like, hey, you already have a throne city, you already have a wizard's tower. So it automatically deleted the wizard's tower from the city she was attempting to absorb, which was my city. And now... Shucks. It may not be so different after all. You don't have a choice in whether you like me or not. I am pleased to see that we share a friend, Shalassa. Me too. Just don't go after Elrath, please. If I am forced to choose, I'm probably choosing him. Thank you for the Fireforged Stone. I needed that. That's pretty neat. That's very neat. Hey, if I trade you this item, and then buy this item, thank you. A tier 2 for a tier 4. I think that's a fair trade. A fair trade indeed. So I have to rebuild my bloody city again. We'll get around to it. Where's Olway? Right here. Go, bud. Alright. So I'm going to investigate my opponent heroes a bit more carefully now. A lesson that is valuably learned. Well, I have good news, team. Emblem was able to secure their own domain, and boats of Malassa are coming at me. You hear wheels of a wagon coming closer. A top covers a large round object underneath. A group of hooded figures dragging the wagon is headed straight towards you. As they bow down in front of you, you realize they are citizens of Honorswold. Their leader speaks. We traveled far to bring you this as a tribute, O elemental water dragon. It was kept safe in a hidden shrine until a worthy dragon returned. Please accept our tribute. The leader of the group removes the top with a flourish, revealing a giant egg. A dragon egg. Ooh. Interesting. I mean, Shalassa accepts tribute. This is primarily skeletons, which I eat for breakfast. It is a little annoying that the scouts are like eternally dying and returning and dying and returning and dying and returning. Feels like they're not doing much scouting, are they? But now that Why did I do that? Now that... Do it correctly this time, please. And finish your thoughts. Now that we've completed the injury capping, the four of the 8 Gaudir opposing us are in an alliance with us. So, with allied victories turned on, we're actually very close to winning. Like, the pieces are there, you know? You're on fire. I shall remove your fire. Shall cleanse the flame that burns you. So, I think we need to put Blint out of his misery. Blint has been struggling this whole episode, or this whole series, and ever since I captured Vindicatown, he has just been stuck. Well, that was dumb. Have you stunned once, my good sir? I didn't do that. Oh, you spawned with 1 action point. Interesting. Alright. Because then you can leap here and do some punching. Wow. What do I want to harmonize? Hens. Which can I not kill here? I don't think I can teleport while... Oh. Oh. Maybe I could. But it's unimportant. Okay, go shank him. Close but no cigar. Die to a healer. Consider it done. This is a line shot, right? How the heck does this work? There we go. Looks pretty good to me. You're a little up there, aren't you? Hello. I'm here to be in your way. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, we should do that first. I do have Shadow Blades in effect, so... Ooh, Lanks on Nicorith. Let's hope he doesn't die right away this time, shall we? So I ignore 50% resistance. Yeah, 50% resistance. God damn it. 50% of the defenses that enemies possess. Why am I like this? Get pacified. Dead? Nope. No one's dead. Okay. No death. No death for anybody. That's fine. Except for that guy. Are they trying to kill Jaina too? No. Yeah, I should have done that first. Okay, so this guy's pacified. which means he will not be able to deal damage to me. This guy is stunned. I'm just gonna stand there. I am blinded. Oh. Get bond with this thing. Give it frenzy and stuff. So I can do more. There. She could have still attacked after that, by the way. If I was in position to do so, which I was not. Can't even resurrect Tinkerburgh. Oh my goodness. This feels like it's been one disaster after another. But sometimes it's like that, you know? Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes. It just so happens that right now I'm making a lot of them. Should the shade go does shade things. What does his mark do again? His astral bond. Plus retaliation, plus 30 accuracy, and frenzy. Huh. Okay. Kind of just universally good. Don't burn to death. I lost casting points too. Wow, I'm kind of tilted at that. My wizard tower being destroyed. Poor Jaina. She hasn't done anything either. The monk almost died. What is going on? I was promised greatness. No, you don't get to flee. Well, I guess you're gonna flee. So I can't really stop you. Unfortunately. Alright. Alrighty. At least you're still in range. We're going to tier 4, but then I need to get the tower back. So I can get this back. Okay. A little worried about a lot of things, actually. Do I have a scout that's magically nearby? Magically delicious. Oh, really? Oh. Right, of course. I say I could just summon a watcher next to the city, but I cannot. And we're going to a new tome, so I can't get the summon entwine thing. At tier 4, we have our new tomes. The Tome of Prosperity and the Tome of the other one, Calamity. We, as the good dragon that we are starting with Prosperity.
Fields of gold reveal the eternal grace within, like a cleansing rain.
Great. Nice little poem there. So, probably, I mean, I want Blessed Armors, but let's start with the dragon. But more importantly, we now have the Shrine of Prosperity, which will allow us to build tanky boys, I hope. Again, this hurts my soul a little bit. As a Dragon Lord, we want to hold on to our items if we can, but of course, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle session. What does this even do again? So we gain city stability per adjacent farm or forester, food per adjacent farm or forester, and 10% of food is converted into gold. That is insane. And once again counts as a conduit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bloody hell. 8 turns. Alright. Something has to be done here. There is no way the correct play is to do nothing. There are actually no heroes here, so what we can do is we can go south to deal with this. We could also go north. Actually, hold on. Could have a surprise. I'm gauging your movement. Because there is a reality in which we just go over here and then take this. That is so greedy. Am I that greedy? I'm pretty greedy. Just have like a front line of anything. Alright. Oh wait, it was my mistake to leave you alone here. I should not have diverted my path to go here. Inceltier was captured. Jaina Proudmoore has leveled up. I gotta be honest, team, I don't feel like Jaina's doing much. I don't. We're gonna go for heal. See if I can do something. Get amp arrows going. I'd love to have a hero join me. I'd love to have my hero return to me. This is not in my crypt. This is in the encrypted anvil. He gained a renown at his death. No. Capture that outpost. Sure. Sure. Friendship. I meant to left click that, not right click that. Treaty has expired. Is this any good? Not at the moment, unfortunately. Good. A diplomatic approach will assure victory. You think befriending Tinkerburgh would help secure your path to victory? I'm not going to stay in a defensive alliance with him. Good, a diplomatic approach will assure victory. Yes. Alright, everything is on fire. So the team is hopefully returning home. Well, it seems that Malassa has caught on to my plans. The good news is that this has distracted her from attacking my territory. That's good. Also, she hasn't done anything with this. Yet. So... hopefully, there might be hope yet. I don't know what Blint's doing here. These are 4 heroes, so something is probably going to die. Indeed. I like how this wound is just being infinitely reopened. I'd say poor Blint, but does anyone actually believe that? It's about this. There is a chance. Yeah. These skeletons are not going to be pulled in with these because they're in the water. Ooh, And if I can clear this out, I might be able to take on the city by myself. Which would most certainly be funny. Amp Arrows is in. Should have cast that first. This is a fun one because it's, I should have sat there and let it read, but it did. But Amplification Arrows has always been strong. I think it's been nerfed, right? So physical range attacks of range units and skirmishers, it's just the skirmisher range attack though, deal +3 lightning damage, -1 physical damage, and deals 3 lightning damage to 2 other targets within 2 hexes. They base 30% chance of inflicting sundered resistance on each. Yeah, that has changed a lot since its first inception. I am so still tilted about this. I have no mana. Can't even do this. How many casting points do I have? I'm 5 short. Jaina, can you get a lick of it? A lick of experience so you can get a point in Wizard King thingy? I don't just cross you, I don't care. Oh hey, a monk. Go back to Hashima. Honors World has been besieged. That's good, actually. Oh, pretty good. Alright. Well. See how the AI does, but I'm probably... That's a swamp troll. Oh, the AI did much better than I expected. See if I can, you know, do a little better. I'd like to keep this young dragon alive. I don't really have the experience. Modifiers to really manipulate it. But let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, we cannot use the Resurrection Wand in the water. This is all okay. That was harmonized. Oh, that was harmonized, excuse me. The UI changed before the attack came through. Alrighty. So we'll start with this. And then that's. I think a good maximize will kick us off here. Sure, that'll do. I mean, a kill's a kill. I'm not sure why. That doesn't matter. What matters is that a kill is a kill. I was hoping that would stun. Okay. Now, as fun as this is, don't get it twisted. As fun as this looks, we are not suddenly much stronger. When embarked, everybody has -2 defense and -2 resistance, so our decent damage is now being amplified, and this legendary champion has most likely been. Yeah. And again, in water maps, you cannot use the resurrection. I think that's more of a limitation on tech than anything, but it's okay. Because we can rip an incredible breath, and the dragon has the most incredible tail swipe I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. We will just cleanse this. Dispel 6 status effects. 6. Make sure this loses as many models as possible. That's just a scout. Okay. I should have done that first for the Shadow Defense, but it's okay, I didn't think about it. Were you affected by the Harmonize? I mean, he should have been. We have the Oath of Harmony. Thing, so I shouldn't be surprised, but every time I still am. Devour. I don't believe this will... Oh, of course. Okay. So we lost our knight. Our knight, but our honor blade, whatever he was called. Our boy. He shall not be forgotten. Well, he shall. I really think I should build a smithing guild and just pump out those honor blades. I really do like them. And since I'm lacking in the tanky boy department anyway, like as good idea as any to fix it, you know? I feel like I'm reaching the point where I just need to force march. Shalassa the Wise is level 14. What do we do? We could go for Curse. We could go for Wildfire, maybe? Exhilarating Roar also might not be a bad idea. That's something maybe I should have gone for earlier, but I was just super excited to get this going. And I wouldn't mind Greater Resistance either. But I think I'm going to go for this fire stuff. So now all of my magical attacks also set things on fire, have an explosion going on. Jaina has reached level 8 and unlocked her next signature skill. We have Adaptive Astral, Nature, and Order. Of course, Jaina Proudmoore is probably mostly Astral. But Nature also makes sense because she is, you know, in tune with the water, the elements of water. Kind of. Let's try it. Let's give her one of those. I guess I missed it on the previous one. Splint has withdrawn. We have captured yet another foul creature. More remains to be sold. My vassal has been besieged. We're working on it. Like the title of this episode could be "Working on It." Work in progress. Trying. My brother rallies to the cause. My bounty failed because one of my vassals did it for me. But Malassa has not quite yet had enough. More punishment is at hand, it seems. Now, unfortunately, this is happening. And I'm going to take the opportunity to look at this character who has no body and then realize, oh, you actually have equipment. Something I am lacking. I have no idea why she hasn't chosen to do anything with the city yet, but that's okay. I'll accept it. I'll take it. Why did I do this to myself? Everything is so difficult. How's the AI do here? Poorly. Poorly. I have managed to, like, draw Malassa's attention away from my city, which is nice. But that's about all I've managed to do. I'm laughing, but I'm crying. I have decided that I am going to build the smithing guild. Like, my armies are weak, depleted, and I don't want it to be that way. Now, this army is not very high as far as, like, quality, but they are all, like, legend or champion, so it cannot be completely dismissed. I'm most likely healing here. I'm just trying to think. There's like... The real threats are these, the Night Guard. I mean, that is a beautiful swing. Because they're on fire as well now. It's actually disgusting. What's the range on this? I'll take a 75. Oh yeah, the split projectiles. I'm gonna hold the heal, I think. And we'll just remove that. Okay. Come at me. I removed so many models that I think we'll be okay. The dragon could be in danger. But I can resurrect on this map. Oh, decaying is making it so I can't heal with my harmonize. That sucks. Okay. I'm going to use this to dispel first. Then we'll heal. Oh, this is kind of awkward. Ba 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 ba. Sure. This character, the shade, is slippery. Which means I can now tail swipe. Which means you are now free over here and shoot this thing. Okay, the shade's a little isolated. The dragon is out in front, but I think this is okay. I did not account for necromancers. But I still think it'll be okay. And that was a lot of damage. We'll devour here. This will restore my breath attack. And you can kill that. You need to dispel some junk. Probably from this thing. Then we'll get the baby dragon over there, and we'll see if we can blind Sure. If we can blind it, that means they won't be able to really shoot us. The archer keeps eating corpses and trying its hardest, though. Oh, the heal went off, but decay. Decay doing decay things. Okay. Now I'm in position for lightning evocation. That's right. Alright. We did it. It was painful. But we got her done. Nothing died. Which is nice. That means I don't have to use a resurrection. Why did I open my mouth? And because it was necrotized, guess what? I can't resurrect it. I'm sad. My dragon that was offered to me in tribute. And I bet these assholes are going to have their resurrection back. I'm sad. Malassa's like my arch nemesis, actually. She hard counters my mechanics. I can't heal because she inflicts decay, which bricks the harmonize. What is this stack? Probably killable. Okay, that was good enough. I think Shalassa can solo that, honestly. I'm putting a lot of money on the fact that she can. This has gotten scary. Okay. So, let's think about what we have actually achieved this episode, shall we? Ooh, rivalry between Ilath and Arantir. Priest declared on me. Cool, cool. Negotiations, you love to see it. I'm down to 15 mana. A new rally. Can't afford any ovens. An actual spear. You know what? We'll get one of those. It's a calamitous unit, but that's okay. Calamity can be turned towards greater. So I know I said I was cutting out these intern times, but let's think about what actually has been achieved this episode, because I'm feeling a little cornered here in the middle of everything. So, Zehir has become our vassal. We are now his overlord. Which, again, I don't think this really does much. He doesn't pay me anything. He just is my unbreakable alliance. And he must do as I do. We have stuffed Blint into the floor, which always feels fun. That's nice. Is that it? That might be it, actually. Tin wall. My brother is up here. I mean, we got Tinkerburgh. That's fun. Is Zehir about to bonk Arcath? That would be the ultimate revenge story. That'll be so good. I know I said I wanted to take the city, but I mean, I'm down if he wants to take it. I don't know how he got access to that teleporter. But that is, I've lost devotion as well. Holy shit. That is a good story. I'm down. Really? I don't care. I don't care. Ah, yes, I wanted to go down here. Okay. Remember, anything that doesn't have a, oh, I got below my capital. Interesting. Any army that does not have a hero on it does have morale penalties. Oh, I got the stranger killed. That's always amusing. That happened too. My territories are swarmed with monster dens, which I am straight up not enjoying. Does not bring joy. Where are the hostiles in my domain? I don't know. That's not my problem anymore. Perhaps it never was. Honestly, what I really needed to do was, when I got the call to war, I needed to follow my gut instinct that it was a bad idea. Because it was a bad idea. It really was. Rivalry between Arantir and Elrath. But I was just all, you know, I'd honor my brother's call, even though I knew it was a terrible idea. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I knew everything was going to be over. And once again, she's taken this city, but I don't think she's actually raising it, or seizing it, conquering it. I know this monk can't do a damn thing about it. This monk is going to go try and say hello. Alright. Ah, Shalassa, or Malassa has retaliated against Shalassa. And look, the auto was in my favor. Like, absolutely. Alrighty. A new day. It is finally time that I absorb this city. I actually think this is a pretty good city. Because it has an underground. This is the city's underground. So we're going to absorb this. We are going to liberate the dungeon from my sister. Emblem has come to the rescue of Hashima. Insultur is back online. Oh, look at that. Yolana took care of the thing for me. Appreciate you. Do I still have hostiles in my domain? It has to be these, right? Back together. They were neutrals, game. They weren't hostiles. Jeez. I don't know what the AI is doing. I gotta be honest. I haven't the faintest idea why they're taking these cities and then not doing anything with them. Blint doesn't seem to have a problem with that. Okay, the Shrine of Prosperity is coming down. Finally. I feel like I tried to build this ages ago. Did it get interrupted? This is why you need stone walls everywhere. That doesn't apply to just Total War. You stay here for a moment. All the way. Back in your stack. Friendo. Let's go to tier, or expand our city cap, because we are now going to have another city in Shardspar. And it already has the Father Oak in it. Tome of Prosperity Dragon is in. Ooh, the Garden of Affluence. What is this? Per farm and forester in the domain gain gold and mana? Oh. Okay, we're gonna lock this again for another turn. That seems so good. Huh. You're part of my culture. Why were you fighting for the enemy? Well, I might have to bring you back. Which, of course, I'd love to do. If I had the Wizard's Tower. Alright, so there are 3 bugs you've encountered here. Good. I like that rivalry. The Wizard's Tower destruction, which I could see that being a thing once the city is taken, but I think it's wrong for it to trigger just by it being seized. But like I said, there is a logical reason for it. I just am tilted by it still. Miss Malassa is taking cities and not doing anything with them. That seems incorrect. And there was one more thing, wasn't there? I mean, flickering aside, and me screwing up combats aside. There was one more thing. But we are finally coming back together. Vendicatown can be razed to the ground for all I care. Devotion was lost. Okay, not a bug. It's just not demonstrating what's happening with it. So Devotion was lost, and Hashima has been sieged by a legion of skeletons. A veritable... I can't move. Okay. That's why. Oathward Invasion, Red Helm of the Malevolent Emblem, is in a somber mood. Malevolence? But you're my supreme vassal. I do not understand, Elemental Water Dragon, he says. I thought I was doing everything right. I hanged those who sowed dissent, banished those who spoke ill of me, and yet my citizens grow more and more angry every day. They're at my gates as we speak, shouting about tyranny. But you, my elemental water dragon, everyone respects you. Do they? I feel like I'm dying. I beg of you, my elemental water dragon, lend me some of your wisdom to save Emblem from an uprising. I'm down to roll a 50-50. Actually, nope. That looked like only bad things could happen if I fail, so. Okay, now I should be able to move. Indeed. Fantastic. So Devotion has been lost. How did you... Okay. But that which has been lost can always be regained. Ooh, Olway, you might have moved a little too far. You did. It's okay, though. I think. Devotion lost, Shardspar gained. Was it a worthy trade? I don't know. Now, because of the Father Oak, we actually want as many foresters as possible in this domain, which is good because, well, look at it. course, we don't have another governor at the moment, but that's okay. There are 6 gold mines. Okay, look, game. I respect the hustle. I do. I do. Wow, there literally are that many gold veins, though. But you need some quarries. You need some quarries in your life, okay? I like how I'm just dealing with large monster dens being on my domain as well. Dealing is not the right word. I am accepting there are monster dens in our domain. These are mostly skeletons. A great deal of this territory has not been cleared. So I'm not benefiting from this, I'm benefiting from that. That's not there. What happened here? Was this not a city? Confused. Flex. Lost. Befuddled as always. Cool. I have a back door into her capital city. And Grimheim. Well, that's fun. That's nice. Is there a guild here? A Scholars Guild. I'm okay with that for now. We can change it later, but I'm okay with that. I feel like I should... You know what? I'll build a tower. Why not? Yeah, we lost devotion. No governor sets. Okay, hallway can be this. Sure. Zehir is withdrawn to the astral void. This didn't go well. Nanu Oakthorn has been captured. Yeah. Rivalry between Arendir and Silana. Free city. An alliance is breaking between Elrath and Silana. My domain has been invaded. And the vengeance of Blint is nigh. So, yikes. Capital city is besieged once more, but it shall be liberated. A new day dawns. And Shalassa will not be there to see her city freed from the tyranny of her sister. Because honestly, at this point, what can Shalassa save? What's this do again? Ah, damage. Cute. Huge. Now we are facing off against the graceful Kirin. The graceful judges who are... Or righteous judges, excuse me, who are based off the Kirin. And, we'll be able to get these, actually. Now, I don't know if these are any good at all, honestly, or... I have a feeling they're one of those characters that are good if you have synergies with Zealotry. Because they kind of, like, condemn people with the righteous judgment. And if they're already condemned, the damage is doubled. And it's a free action. Oh, I didn't realize it's a free action. Interesting. Running 2 of them is a good idea. But we don't have any synergy with, holy... We have 0 synergies with that, so... I don't know about that. But... what I do know about... Is it the Seal of Resonance? Pretty good. Wow. You are very tanky. Kaboom. Wow, that was not very effective. I was expecting more from that, honestly. A lot more. Actually, if I'm being just completely serious. See if we can blind him. Okay, that's fine. You're on the dragon, whatever. It's dead. Cool. Please don't die. What is this? Oh, Lesser Stone Spirit. Easy. I have to remember that the dragon is still a powerful fighter. Just because she is a ranged variant doesn't mean she cannot strike. Or should have healed before he ran away, but that's what it is. She cannot strike down her foes. This thing is running away from me. I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, it's back here. I think he'll probably die. There. I didn't want it to get grace or something and come back to haunt me. I believe these will, if they do not have a stack of grace, they will gain a 1 at the start of combat. Or sort of their turn. Or whatever. That's how Prosperity Dragons roll. That's how all Prosperity units roll. But it wasn't enough. Shalassa reigns supreme. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe that'll help Nikarev not just die. Alrighty. Well, this is they made the choice for me. Lady Jaina. I think this guy should be in an army of some kind, so he doesn't have morale issues, but we'll see what this auto does. Perhaps it'll be fine, perhaps it won't be. It was flawless. And the capital is restored. Right? Almost right. I went through all that effort to get this unit. Now, I do plan on using the Calamity units. The Lotus Empire wasn't afraid of Calamity, as long as they were the ones wielding it. Although, the truly evil things... There was a whole, like, side quest thing about a daimyo betraying the Eternal Empress. But anyway, my point is, discipline can control Calamity, is what I'm going with. So we will get the Tome of Calamity, but it's going to be not the next tome. And this is the Accursed Blade, which is a tier 3 polearm unit. It's pretty good. Pretty good. That has a lot of damage channels, thanks to our buffs. Hopefully we can use him as our actual spear unit, because I'm not going to get Cleansing Flame. I debated it, and got a comment saying it wouldn't really make sense for, you know, the Dragon of Water to use fire, and I agree. I agree. We're going to try and consolidate our forces a little bit here in the mid. If we can. Probably use their summon to kind of fight this side. Not really sure what we're going to do with Olwe. But he'll have something to do. Put this here. Our Bolt Repeater, which has just infinite range for some reason. Not a lot of damage, but hey, it was there. I need to try and line up for, Are you really gonna do this? Maybe this is how the ghost fire thing died. I have a feeling this is gonna be a long fight. Jaina does have the... Oh, there's a few things. Of course. Why wouldn't you spawn anything else? Astral Bond with you. From the Astral Ward. Ward with you. Push you in this tree. Sure, whatever. Kaboom. Very nice. Alright, Mr. Alway. Who are you? Is this around you? What's going on here? Adjacent enemies. Oh. Okay. So I think Olway is just gonna command this to swing again, which I know seems boring. I'm aware. But like, what else am I doing? We can snapshot this? I'm sorry. What? Huh. I lost my buff. Okay. Take aim. I am not sure how I'm feeling about this, this skirmisher weapon. I realize I didn't use it well, but still, come on. Alright, well that was a turn. I have a feeling I'm also gonna get this Ghost Blade killed. The raised dead is once per combat, right? Yeah, this thing is so dead. Decaying, infected. Ugh. Here I was trying to save it. Alright. Well. Fuck me, I guess. I do like this range. This range is nice. What shall we awaken today? Kind of a shame that I definitely feel as though the skirmish weapon is not what I should be using. I do have a heal. Who wants a heal? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Okay. Take aim. You're ready to fire again. It's fun. Go do that. Maybe I should get him... I feel like with the snapshot, you really want a gun. Which is very much not what the Falmari would have used. But maybe I can go with like a... with the same meme-tastic description of a trick that he learned, you know? In the Mage Haven. Gotta keep up with technology. And we're in the era of flintlock, baby. Okay. I just went for the blind there. Well, at the end of the day, I lost the same thing the AI did. It might technically be cleaner, but this tree was an absolute masterclass in evasion. Please don't die now. I'm trying to make a point. Okay. Sure. Because then you can meditate. Somehow... you are still not safe. I'm sad. See if I can get a freeze here. Perfect. Ish. I mean, sure. What happened to you? I'm probably constricted or something. Oh. Alrighty then. Consider it done. The city has been saved. I lost the honor blade I wanted to use. Or not honor blade, the I don't know what it was called, grave blade. The calamity thing. You know what I'm talking about. Kaboom! Did that remove it? No. I lost the calamity thing. I'm not very impressed with the skirmisher weapon. My. Feels like the only thing that's gone well is that my enchantments are starting to add up for my rangers. So we need to start getting more, or peace bringers to bring the peace. You know? Go away. It's like 2 skeleton archers. Be gone. I mean, I did do it with a lot more HP saved than the AI did. And Olway can immediately move into this. I don't think he can actually take this faster, so. Make sure we come supports. Perfect. Okay. Well, this was an episode. A bit all over the place, a bit of collapse, but I suppose this is why when your instincts tell you not to accept a call to war, it's probably not a bad idea to listen to those instincts. Boost guaranteed burning for 3 turns, targets are already on stack. We're not really stacking this, I'm just going to grab the resistance and status resist. Arguably the status resist is even more important than the resistance, but arguably. I think it's time we start going for crits for Mr. Allaway. Even if we don't stick with this the skirmisher thing, this tree over here, this one is a skirmisher tree. So you can make it so melee inflicts sundering, then you can get Slippery and Swift, which are the skirmisher traits. And then Versatile Skirmisher, so if you hit something with melee, you gain the Prepared Shot, so your physical range attack will do more damage. And if you shoot somebody, you gain Prepared Strike, so your melee strike will do more damage. And that's kind of like the ebb and flow that you're supposed to do with Skirmisher. So until we get all this stuff going, I don't think I'll change off of his weapon. Really? How do I get more damage, though? You know, Adaptive Nature could be good for him as well. Adaptive Order is also good for the Falmari. Or more appropriate for the Falmari. We'll go Nature. Lady Jaina Proudmoore. So I believe I chose, in the Blint playthrough, I chose this one, the Swift Restoration. Do I need that now? I kind of want to try the AoE. Jaina's not really a resurrecting type character, so let's try the AoE on her. Since we already have AoE healing through the Vow Keepers. Kind of just fits into the theme. I want to summon one of these, but they cost both money and spell costing. I don't think I can find the funds. Excuse me. Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll get a hero, don't worry. You look very cool. You also have a lot of stuff, so if I sell you... Oh, duh. Wizard Tower! Oh, I'm so self-stunned on that. Whispering Stone returns. Yeah, my capital is, it's doing something, alright. I think I am going to go for the Seafarers. So we'll try and get this out first for more production, which I probably should have done first. I did build it, I'm fairly certain. I just got interrupted by the endless sieging. So, I made a poor decision, which threatened the well-being of the lands. But I have recovered. I think I have turned the turning point. Crossed the turning points. And the realm, freed of the Fiendish takeover, shall now be saved. Liberated from the chaos of Blint, Arcath, and Malassa. So Aaron Tier better figure out which side he's on real fast. It looks like he's about to find out, and it's not my side. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this roller coaster of an episode. Up and down, and a little bit of sideways. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to see my channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below, and I will see you next time to hopefully rid ourselves one of the gaudier opponents. Bye.